You're back? Things are far worse than I'd feared. Maze's betrayal surprised us all. But we have larger problems. Jack is trying to activate the ancient focus sites across Albion. You must stop him at all costs. I will explain more over your guild seal. Now, step through the Cullis Gate.
I'm gonna spend my XP right now before, because this is one of the few chances you have left before the end of the game. Well, I say that, but yeah. So I'm gonna do this because that will most likely be useful later. I have some experience here. I will, life. I don't really want to get any more spells. It'll be annoying. I guess I'll just upgrade my lightning. Sure, why not? I am now a Sith. Awesome. Now let's continue and fight Jack of Blades. We're really nearing sort of the end. Oh, and you don't get a choice. It just shoots you somewhere. So the rest of this is automatic, pretty much.
Jack has to be stopped. He's activating those rocks. Always thought they were damn ugly things. I don't want to die for them either. I guess we'll just have to kill them first. Come on, follow the path and turn right.
I don't know who's giving me gold for this. Oh, check this out. Undead appear, but also guards and guild members appear to help fight. So yeah, this is, you know, it's pretty epic. Like, look at this. All these guards are helping defend off. I think the whole point of this is, like, we can't be bothered with these minions. We need to hurry.
So Maze couldn't hold you. He wouldn't have seen the end of the day anyway. He had outlived his usefulness. You're too late here. This site is active. But don't worry. I haven't finished with you yet.
Looks like he's done whatever he was doing, but the portal is still open. Follow him through. I'll stay here and teach these animals who Briar Rose is.
So everyone acknowledges that you're the main hero here. Since the whole thing is like your bloodline, so they're like, well, yeah, I guess you're kind of important here. So, I have a problem with this part. I don't want to spoil too much, but we don't succeed in stopping him activating them. He activates them. He activates every single one, and it's goddamn ridiculous. Because it's part of the reason why superheroes are all. What I love superheroes, but it's part of the reason why. There's things of superheroes that I hate, and I absolutely hate, because it's so annoying. Because superheroes don't stop the bad guy from achieving his plans. The bad guy achieves his plans, and then they stop him. Like in RPGs, like, you know, like Final Fantasy. Oh, we need to stop the guy from getting these super ultimate powers. Oh no, he's got the super ultimate powers. Now we defeated him.
I thought you weren't going to make it. You'll never catch up with me. How do you like the new world? This is just a taste of what's to come. Just 2 more to go now.
Jack is at the Hob Cave focus site.
Unfortunately, at this point... Oh wait, no, there's still good guys. Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, it's one of those things that's annoying. It's like... Their whole quest that spans the 80-hour, 50-hour, 10-hour game is to stop the bad guy before he does his thing that makes him unbeatable and controls the world. But then they fail, and the bad guy gets that power anyways. And then they defeat the bad guy. Like, I have a hard time being, ooh, oh no, I hope the bad guy doesn't do it. Because the bad guy does it. The bad guy gets the power that makes him a god, and then is defeated by mortals who tried to defeat him before he gained the power of gods because he would be unbeatable. It's annoying when the plot gets so obvious at a certain point.
Only one left. You aren't making this much of a challenge. And now your flesh and blood is waiting for me.
Damn him. We're too late. He must be at Headsman's Head. That's where everyone else was heading. You better go after him. I'm exhausted. Need to find somewhere to rest.
So another thing I need to point out. In later games, I'm not spoiling any plot, don't worry. In later games, you can unlock, I think in 3? Yeah, in Fable 3 you unlock a weapon. Because in those games, it's not like, oh, Obsidian this, you'll log this or whatever. It's just like, the hero pistol, the hero sword, the Jack's hammer, which is said to be the weapon he wielded when he activated the focus sights. Which, as you can clearly see in the cutscenes, he's not wielding a hammer, he's wielding a big cleaver thing. So I guess that's a bit of an incontinuity issue there. Or maybe someone just found it, just decided to mark it as him, I don't know. I know that in that game, you don't like buy a weapon from the shop, you just there's a bunch of spots all over the world for special legendary weapons, and you just find them. So also, yeah, we're totally failing as a hero here, trying to stop Jack of Blades. We haven't stopped him in one of these.
Sweet Scarlet, I hope there is still some blood left in those hard old veins. But look, here comes a fresh supply. Are you ready to see the guild burn, hero?
Stop him!
Jack's done it. He's activated them all. You must get to the Chamber of Fate in the guild. There's nothing we could do. He has power like none I've ever seen. And he has your mother and sister too. If either of them dies, Avo help us all. Stop him, lad. For all our sakes, stop him. What are you doing out here? Get into the Chamber of Fate, and stop Jack.
So, have you been wondering all those paintings of us throughout our adventures? Have you been wondering, where are they, anyways? Well, you'll see. Oh, also a oak longbow. If that's your best weapon by now, you're not gonna do well.
What a touching family reunion. The mother, the son, the daughter, and the sword. There's only one thing missing. It's your blood next. Then I will make this world burn.
So, just to recap, Jack of Blades has a power unlike any the Guildmaster has seen. And kick the Guildmaster's ass. We're going to kick Jack's ass. And I never really showed it off before, but if you attack the Guildmaster, he'll go something like, "Oh, that doesn't even tickle, and you don't want to do this. It will end badly for you," implying that he's so powerful, so strong, that our attacks don't even do anything to him. That if we were to begin fighting him, he would kill us so hard. Also, look on the walls. All the paintings throughout the game. The Heroes Guild holds our story. Because we're the legendary hero that will defeat Jack the Blades. Or will we become him? That totally should have hit him. See how useless the aura power is? One, like, it does almost none of my health because of all my armor and whatnot. But one with the shield, and it just destroys my entire mana bar. That ability, not worth it. Also, he kind of has abilities we kind of can get. There's, oh. Yeah, this is a battle I'm going to need to slow down on. He's too fast for me. The weapon category that the sword is a light. That's an ability we can get. Is a light sword. Is a light based weapon, so it's quick to use. It's fast to use. Our sword is a slow sword. Big, heavy, huge chunk of metal. Oh. Okay. Hide behind this. I guess don't hide behind that. Ha! I just hide behind here and slowly regen myself, I guess. What are you doing? Was he slowly taking damage? So, here's the part where it's a good idea that it was a good thing that I upgraded my range stats. So I'll just slow down time and slowly attack him. Also, heal up because, oh my gosh, I did not realize I was taking that much damage. I'm just gonna keep on the Jackster. Because why not, right? If I can just kill him and not have to face the minions and end this, then awesome. I'm just gonna dance around these slow-moving abilities.
And now comes the choice I spoke of so long ago. Strike me down now with the sword of Aeons, and you will become as powerful as Jack dreamt of being. Cast it into the vortex, and its darkness will be gone forever. So what will you do, little brother?
This is a choice. It's slightly worse than what mine is. That's funny. The oldest of all the weapons, the Sword of Aeons, was blood-forged long before the Old Kingdom. This choice is... There's a canon choice for this. Most of the choices are whatever. There is one choice for this. In the story between the 3 games and all the games, I will be making the correct choice.
They're both where they belong now. Lost forever. It's time I found where I belong. I know it isn't here.
The hero had triumphed over Jack of Blades and forsaken the dark power of the sword. When he stepped outside into daylight, the crowds cheered his name. He walked among them as a legend. As the months passed, the guild and its people would recover. Walls would be rebuilt and order restored. For Teresa, it would not be so easy. She retreated to distant lands, where a lifetime of wounds might be allowed to heal. A whole year passed. With Jack gone, Albion returned to something approaching peace. And for once, the greatest of all heroes was able to rest.
But not for long. We just beat the base game. Wait, what? The base game? Drop the base? No. Remember how I said that there was a re-release of Fable called The Lost Chapters? Well, in Fable 2 and 3, the DLC just adds, like, extra story, nothing impacting on the main story at all, just a little extra story of a different town off to the side. The Lost Chapters is an expansion.
You have reached legendary status. Hero, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we're receiving a message from Scythe, one of our oldest heroes. He left the guild for the Northern Wastes long ago, but now... Perhaps it would be best if you came to the boasting platform outside the guild and saw for yourself.
And thus begins The Lost Chapters. The Lost Chapters is an expansion that you had to buy Fable The Lost Chapters, which is the full game, and the Lost Chapters. The Lost Chapters is an addition to the story. It's a couple hours more of content. It's a new areas, the Northern Wastes. It's a new story, new boss battle, and there's a dragon involved. Not gonna say much more about that, but there will be. There's some more weapons. The legendary weapons and the legendary armor that I mentioned that I'm going to get will be in this is in this. And that's all I have to say for it for now. I am going to end the recording. I've done a good couple hours today. Next chance I get, I will play through and maybe actually finally beat the rest of the full game itself. I hope you enjoyed the base content of Fable Anniversary. Get ready for the Lost Chapter segments.